line c in dot ignore c in dot get, right?
Mm.
So now um you're gonna cover um okay, you're gonna cover the if statement, right?
Yes.
You get me? Yeah. So
Yeah.
uh, I'm gonna cover the if statements and also with the else if statement because they're just related there. You get me?
All right. Yes.
So I'm just gonna cover all of them now. So with the if statement, you see inside the if you have inside the if statement there you have what you have the condition. You see where my case
Conditions.
you see where my case
Yes.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that condition it has to be true in order to get inside the body of what of the if statement. You get me?
Okay. Yes.
So so it means if the condition is not true, it means we it means the it means the compiler it won't be able to execute inside the body of what inside the body of the if statement, right? It means
Okay.
it don't get inside this curly braces. You get me? So
Mm.
the only place where it get inside the body of this if statement is when the condition is true. So when the condition is true, it's gonna be able to get inside here, inside the body of the if
Okay.
statement, right?
Okay.
So also with the syntax of what of if else statements, right? So
Mm.
it's so with the if statement also including the else is true or false. You get me?
Okay.
So it means if the first condition on the if statement it is not true, right? It's gonna go to what to else, right?
Yes.
So it is like if the condition is not true, then okay, else, then it's gonna print out, it's gonna go to the body of what of the else statement there. It means it's gonna execute that
Okay.
body of the else statement because it didn't meet the condition, the first condition there. You get me?
Mm. Yes.
Yeah. So it just that it just if it's not true, then false. If it is not true, then false. That's how the if and else statement work. You get me?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. If it's not true, then false. If it's not true, then false. You get me?
Mm.
Yeah. So we're gonna create a program just working around with this if else statements there.
Okay.
Yeah. So um, okay, I think I can name it Project 5. Not sure whether it's 5 or 4. Okay. So now, okay, like when you open your program, you just have to remove this.
Yes.
Yeah. So now I'm just gonna create a quick example here. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna have an integer where I have the number,
Okay.
right? So now
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask the user to do what to enter the number, right? So after that, I'm gonna use the if statement to do what to verify that the user entered. Let's say I'm gonna verify that the user entered a positive number or a negative number using
Okay.
the if statement there. You
All
get me?
right.
Yeah. Okay. Number. Yeah, I'm sure here you understand what I'm doing here.
Yes. That one I'm familiar with.
Okay. So now So we ask the user to enter a number, right? So after the user entering a number, we want to check if um let's say we want to check if the number entered by the user is positive or negative. You get me?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna use the if and else statement to check if the number that entered by the user is positive or negative.
Positive or negative. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it means now I'm gonna say if number, right?
Mm-hmm.
If number that entered by the user is greater than zero, right?
Yeah.
So now it means once the number is becoming greater than zero, then it means is what is positive, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna say see out. Um, I can say the number is positive. You see,
Okay.
then can end my line in there. Then I can have the else. All right. So this else it will occur. Okay, let me do this. Okay,
I don't know whether it's my network, but it seems like there's a delay.
a delay.
Yeah.
I think yeah, it can be network.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
yeah. So here on the else is gonna come here um if number is not greater than zero. You see.
Mm.
So the this thing will come to the else if the number is not greater than zero. So it means it's gonna check if the number that entered by the user, if the number that entered by the user is not greater than zero, it means it's what? It's a negative number. You get me?
Okay. Yes.
So now I'm gonna say see out the number is negative. You see,
Okay.
then I can just enter my line there. So now I'm gonna run my code. Mm, okay, okay. Let me just stop build and run sometime.
Okay.
Okay, let me show up with the output there. Okay, it takes time to show up with the output. Just wait.
Okay.
Uh, okay, so this is our output. Here they say enter a number. All right,
Yes.
I entered 34. So now it's saying the number is positive, right? You
Yes.
see, you see. So it's because 34 is greater than
Thank
zero,
you. Mm.
right? So now if we run the code again and now if I put um a negative number, let's say I put negative 9,
Mm-hmm.
You see, now it says the number is what is negative
Negative. Okay.
because because negative 9 is not greater than 0. You see,
Mm.
yeah. So that's the use of that if statement. We use it to check. We use it to check if the number that entered by the user is positive or negative. There, you see,
Okay. All right.
is is working. So once the user enter a negative number, we're gonna display a message saying, okay, the number is negative. Then once the user enter a positive, we're gonna say, okay, the number is what? It's
Because
it's it's, it's positive. Then
yes.
yeah, we can also do this thing. Greater is equals to 0, meaning if the user enter, let's say if the user enters 0, also is gonna be allowed as a what? As a positive number,
Positive.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. So once something that is not greater equals to 0, it will be considered as,
Negative.
yeah, as a negative number. You get me?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So mm, okay, I think it's your time now. According to how this is your time to ask if you don't understand what I just did.
Okay. All right. I think I understand so far, but maybe if we do more examples, I don't know, like on this one, it's where we use the boolean, right? The if
Yeah,
statement. Yeah,
yeah,
if maybe we can do more complex examples.
okay. So here, once the number is greater than 0, we can say the number is positive, or can just state that is positive or 0. Okay, fine.
Okay.
So you were saying we can do what?
Like a
Uh,
complex example, let's say maybe I don't know.
okay, I get you.
Yeah, because I feel
Mm,
like this one is easier to understand.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because also it was a. I think it's a good thing also to start
With the simple thing.
yeah, with the simple thing, because
Yeah.
if I start with the stuff that you will not understand, then it's gonna be a problem, you see.
Yeah.
Okay.